What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Peaceful Pinder, aka the Street Preacher, and y'all gotta go watch a new interview on Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack.
From your scalp to your feet, I did the question when you
When you
speak. Let me
speak,
ask you something.
yeah.
What you got for us?
So, please, thank you. Please, thank you. We learned these words from day one.
Mind your P's and Q's.
7.837 billion people on the planet since 2021. My question to you is: when somebody tells you thank you, what's the percentage that you think they're really thankful?
Ooh, okay.
Is that a metric?
Another excellent question.
Fractions,
Like,
man.
Can you measure that, bro? Is
And
there data
I
on
would-
Now think about it like this. So you can only interact with so many people on the planet within your entire lifetime. So you think to yourself, not on your per se deathbed, but like in your later years, when you've already interacted with the majority of people you probably will interact with all your life, how many of those people that have ever said thank you to you by those years would have been truthfully 100% thankful, 8% thankful, 50% thankful?
before you take the side question to the initial one, I would have to say my answer would be the exertion of energy taken to do whatever
Facts.
act I did is the amount exertion of energy or the percentage scale. So if it took me
Percentage of thankfulness.
if
I get what you're
it
saying.
took me 10% energy to open a door for someone, then they're 10%. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Well, I
like
was
it's
gonna say they
measured
didn't have to
upon-
say thank you
but
either.
measured
Like,
upon exactly because they don't really have to say it. So whatever energy it takes to, and if
That's a
you're
good
going
answer.
out of your way and you help someone pay a bill that they couldn't pay, I imagine that it's closer to,
yeah, like if you're assuming they're saying it to be nice, I mean, well, they're trying to be nice. I don't know what to tell you about that. I don't think they don't mean
But
it.
honestly, my mom's raised me to where you don't do it for the thank you for real. Like you just do stuff because that's like the good. If you feel it in your heart, man, I want to give you this because I want to give it to you. I want to put you on because I want to put you on. And if you say thank you say thank you. But if not, like I just did that because I wanted to do it. So
They said, "Damn ID,
I'm
you."
thankful I was in position to be able to do it. You feel me?
They said, "Damn ID, you high as F with these questions."
But I'm just I'm very inquisitive. I think a lot about things. When people say like when people say like you're welcome, I think and I play a joke all the time. I say, well, what am I welcome to? What are you really offering me? And it's just like it sounds like I'm being a jokester, but like in spirit, I mean that.
When they say you're welcome, when someone say you're welcome like that, it's
Acknowledging the thank you.
no, not just acknowledging the thank you. It's you're saying thank you for doing this thing for me, and they're saying, oh, you're welcome to receive this whatever I'm giving to you type thing. You feel me?
No, I mean it. No. I mean it quite literally. Somebody opens their door to you, they say welcome, and they may only say welcome. They may say welcome in. They may just say welcome. But either way, it's just more. I just kind of I grand scale it on a spiritual level. Like, what do you really mean by like what are you really thankful for in this moment? Like, what am I really welcome to? Like these short term answers, these transactional moments, these short lived spirits. You feel me? Life is too short to not think enough about these things.
I think what Pinder said initially, the first question of like, is that a scalable question or are those ways?
And it probably isn't. It probably isn't.
I think that's the thing. What like
well, I like your answer.
I say that to say that
thing.
it's all based on perception because it doesn't have to be a transactional thing. You know what I'm saying? Like when someone says thank you, you know what I mean? I don't necessarily feel the transactionalness in it unless there's times where you can feel it. You know. If it's like a old person,
because the average person is very transactional.
Right.
Yeah,
but
true.
there's like sometimes I just hold the door open for somebody. Like I don't even like it's not that big. Like I don't even think about it. Like sometimes it's not that deep. But here's my real answer to your question. I live my whole life thinking about the most beautiful moment, what it means to store up riches in heaven, whatever your belief is, or so when I pass away, I do truly believe that most people, like what the DMT release is that you basically get to see who you were to everyone that you ever interacted with in your life.
Talk that spiritual. And then you
get to feel how you made them feel in all of those moments. Because
coming back.
Time and space is a perception, a consciousness based thing. So I think that it doesn't exist when we die. because we're in spirit, so you have access to all that information at one time. I know it's like that's like
Absolutely.
a difficult concept.
Absolutely
No, that was
agree.
no, that's not. It's actually really think.
But your emotion, the emotions that you created, the energy transaction, because emotion means energy in motion. So the
Right.
emotions that you made the other person feel in all of those interactions in your life, that's what I think storing up riches is, because it's how we treat people. Those moments are the most important moments, ID.
Because
like
I was just gonna say, like
downplay
when
it,
you say
but that's real.
when you say like a compliment to somebody and they freak out like, oh my God, that's what I needed today, is because that little bit of energy is what
That's what I was just
saying.
about to say. I was just about to
that's
shed light
huge.
on that
That's
perspective.
huge,
That
yeah.
perspective to kind of like, because maybe the exertion of energy was minimal and it can still be greater. So kind of to add perspective to
Yeah,
the
because
point
you
I
open
made
the door,
initially.
right? And you said
Because I
that was
might
10%
just open a door,
energy.
but you could open a door for a person who had people, you know, shit on them all day.
Always closing
You
the
know what I
door.
mean?
You feel me?
So either or you know, sometimes in all honesty, I'll go. I might give a compliment to someone just because I feel like, oh, their energy might not be up, man. Hey, man, that sweater is nice, or oh, you got a nice smile or nice hat or whatever it is.
Right.
You know, because that little bit might be, oh, you know, that just changed my day. I wasn't really feeling
like
it today.
how some people say all you had to do was say sorry, because sometimes it just takes a little bit.
I'm trying to hear what David's thoughts are, because David is deep and profound, but when he says it, it's impactful because he's so quiet.
Let's hear it, David.
I don't think you're gonna get a very deep answer with this one. I think.
Well, sorry.
I think the best answer, the easiest to really just say was what Mambo said. Like, but it also depends, I guess, like on who the person is, because like different people are gonna care for different things. Someone is gonna not really care at all if you open the door for them, right? Like maybe they've had a good day, they just don't care. They don't look at it as something that really matters that much. But like you said, like if someone has a bad day and then you open the door for them, it's a different story. So it's really like you can't really measure. It's kind of hard to measure that, but I think the best answer was what Mom said too. Like,
yeah, like it's like hard to balance. You know what I'm saying?
If I would have and you make me think about, maybe I should have reworded it to say, how much energy do you think people put into their thankfulness or something like that? But I get what you're saying though.
Right. And I mean, even personally, you know, like I'm gonna always say my pleases and thank yous, but variant on
I was taught to
what it is. I might be super duper thankful. Like if you hold the door open, I'm thankful. And if you buy a ticket to my show, I'm real thankful. You know what I'm saying? Like extra thankful. You know what I'm saying? So that just it differentiates based on like what David was saying, the value to the person, really.
Yeah, I definitely try to mind my P's and Q's, and I'm trying to raise my child to do the same. You know what I mean? Like it's just being nice. It's not even like, man, I like being nice. It's like, but if it's up, it's up. So I mean, I feel him when he's like, yo, you might just tell somebody good morning, man. Fuck this morning. You know what I mean? Like this is it'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that sometimes, but I wouldn't put the focus on the people who say thank you and didn't really put too much into it. Like they were trying to be nice.
And all this, I'm going to give my answer now, and my answer is 100%, because even if it was that 10% that he used to open the door, and that small 10% was all he was going to be able to use for somebody he doesn't know. And so to me, that's 100%. You feel me? If you don't know that person that's opening the door for you, you shouldn't expect them to be extra about it. You shouldn't expect them to pull it quickly. You shouldn't even expect them to hold it very long. You feel me? Because
just
they don't
doorman. I feel you.
Yeah. But it's like, but that 10% that he used to maybe just slightly open it for you is 100% of what he could have not did at all.
Yeah, I kind of gotta agree with the sentiment of everybody else. I think that
I like what you guys kind of
say. Thank you. A portion of you means it. You know, whether you're gassed up about it or you only just like this was cool or something like that. You do mean it when you say thank you. You don't say thank you and not really mean it. You know, otherwise,
unless you're purposely or facetious to people all day long. But yeah, I definitely think that everybody means it at some form or fashion when they say it. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for that question, ID.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
and I mean it. I mean it. No.